All right, guys. So the markets closed about 15 minutes ago, and I want to break down SoFi in this video. Of course, we're going to go over the charts, all that good stuff, what I'm looking to do. And later in the video, we're going to break down the S&P, the NASDAQ, kind of what went on today with these indexes, maybe some other stocks as well. We had Enphase go crazy today, Roblox, Palantir, yet again, an 8% green day for Palantir. So yeah, let's break down a bunch. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And guys, don't forget to follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks and on TikTok at Stocks Surfest. All of those are linked down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out. SoFi ended up having a little red day today, which you guys know if you've been watching SoFi stock recently, ever since they reported a record-breaking quarter for EPS, their first GAAP profitable quarter at 2 cents, which beat the break even, the 0 cents expected. Ever since that point, the stock shot up initially, but we've sold off pretty much every single day thereafter. And today, it was pretty interesting what went on. You guys can see here on the intraday chart, we did shoot to about 790 in the pre-market. It was looking like almost SoFi was getting ready to break back over $8 again. Maybe towards 825, maybe higher, but no. Once the markets opened, this thing tanked from 790 all the way down to about 755. That was a down move of 4%, guys. Pretty big down move there. In the first, couple of minutes of trading, really. It was, well, maybe not a couple of minutes, but the first half hour of trading, we dumped around 4%. So SoFi dumped there, and then we did see a bit of a rally for the rest of the day. But essentially, guys, all SoFi did for the rest of the day was try and fill the gap that we, essentially opened in the morning. As we ended up dumping 4%, we tried filling that gap for the rest of the day, which didn't happen, by the way. And now, in fact, we're actually selling off in the aftermarket. We're down to 762 right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but there's some volatility in the aftermarket right now with SoFi, as markets just closed about 15 to 20 minutes ago. So that's kind of what I'm noticing here in the very short term, guys. A lot of volatility and really a big sell-off in the morning where we tried to fill the gap for the rest of the day, and we didn't even fill half of that gap, essentially. But yeah, SoFi, another red day, which you all can see here on the 5-day, how we've, again, been downtrending for the past couple of days, essentially. And you can see that on the 10-day chart as well. Still, we have that, sell-off after the big pop after earnings. And if I clear the drawing set, guys, what do we have here? Let me get rid of my alerts as well. I'll reset them later. It doesn't matter, guys. Let me show you this. We have a clear descending triangle, which, I'm not trying to BS you guys. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it, but this is not the best sign for the bulls, right? We do have a descending triangle here, which shows clear support at around 750, which we've held that, mind you, over the past couple of weeks, which is good for the bulls. So we have clear support there, but at the same time, lower highs into that support. So, at this point, man, we might be breaking under, or maybe not. I don't know. But if we do, let's just say that. If we do break under that point, initially we could fill the gap down to maybe 720. You guys can see that here on the 4-hour chart. So we could sell off maybe 30, 40 cents. Then if that were to break, we're talking maybe a sell-off down to the mid-sixes on SoFi, which at this point, it's still realistic. Honestly, I'm not going to BS or, try and play only one side. The reality is, man, by the looks of these charts, we could see more downside in the short term. Is it for sure going to happen? No, it's not. We don't know what's going to happen. It's not guaranteed. But at this point, we do have the triangle set up. Let's see if it plays out. Let's see what happens over these next couple of days. But yeah, 14-cent red day today for SoFi, down almost 2% on the day. And yeah, we're pretty much right back to where I bought. I think it was before the earnings. Yeah, 775. That's where I bought recently, guys, 775. And I initiated my SoFi position, full disclosure, about 2.5 months ago. It was before the run to 10.50. I bought under $7, so it was in this window right here, I believe. I have to go back and look at the history for the exact date, but it was in the end of November at some point. And I remember at some point, or at one point, guys, I was up like 50% or 45% on the shares. And, I figured we were going to get a dip after that massive run up in a short amount of time. And here we are. We did see that dip, and I'm adding more. I'm personally adding more. That's not what I'm telling you guys to do. You guys must do your own research as always. But personally, I've been nibbling a little bit more SoFi. And full disclosure, it's a smaller position for me. It's not like it's my biggest position or I'm going all in or doing something irresponsible. It's not a massive position, right? I'm not really advocating for anybody to go all in on an individual stock, especially one that is a little bit more risky, like SoFi. But you guys know, man, for me personally, I like having some higher risk, higher reward plays, especially with the more speculative side of my portfolio, obviously, which I'm a younger guy. I can take the volatility. I can take the risk. So I do like having some stocks like this that, for all we know, man, could go ballistic, but of course, it's not guaranteed. Please do your own research, guys. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you all what to do. So we did have a nice green day. Let's transition over here over to these indexes. Actually, wait, before we do that, if you guys have not gone up to 15 stocks yet for a Moomoo, quick plug here. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. I'm telling you guys, this is the best promo right now by far. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, you get 5 stocks. And listen to this, if you fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, each of which could be valued up to $2,000, guys. So I'm telling you again, this is the best promo right now by far. So check out the details down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Get your free stocks, and there's some other perks as well by using that link. And full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's quickly talk about these indexes and see what's going on across the board today. So we had another red day, looks like, for the Russell, which went down a little bit, only 3 points. 0.2%. That's really nothing, but it did have a little red day there, as all the other indexes, the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, all of those hit nice green days today. We had the NASDAQ up over 1% on the day, which hit another all-time high today, which is unbelievable, guys. Look at that, 432 on Triple Q today, fresh all-time high. And this ascending triangle, do you guys see this right here? I'm not sure if we called this out on the channel. I got to double check, but either way, this ascending triangle, whether we called it out or not, played out. You guys can see here we broke above 428, 430. Now we're popping again to a fresh all-time high, almost 433. So Triple Q looks pretty good here from the bullish perspective. SPY also another all-time high. This is nuts, man. It's almost at $500 per share now. 0.8% green day for SPY, up around $4 on the day. Very strong green day. As the Dow Jones, all-time high for the Dow, not quite yet. We did hit an all-time high, though, as you guys probably remember, a couple of days ago. But now we're pretty much right there again, about 100, 200 points away from all-time highs. So we could hit that potentially as soon as tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know. But at this point, man, green across the board, 0.4% for the Dow, 0.8% for the S&P 500, as the NASDAQ went up over 1% on the day, and the volatility index, the VIX, went down again, man. The VIX is now at 1280, down almost 2% on the day. So what do you guys think, man? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Wild day across the board today for SoFi, for the indexes. A lot of stocks went all over the place, like Enphase, for example, Roblox. Let me actually look at those very quickly. Might as well, guys. Enphase shot up, it looks like, after earnings, 17% in the green. So let's see the headline numbers very quickly. It looks like they did EPS adjusted of 54 cents, which missed the 55 cents expected, and revenue also missed. What? 302 million versus 328. So yeah, it looks like they missed EPS and revenue. They see Q1 revenue of 260 to 300 million versus 319 million expected. So it looks like they're guiding lower. They missed EPS revenue, but their stock's up 18%. Yeah, clearly there's something I'm missing here, so I have to dive deeper into that. I don't know what's going on there, guys. But Enphase up 17%. Roblox must have also reported, yeah, their stock hit a new multi-week high at $47. All right, so it's pretty much, looks like it's pretty much doubled off the lows here from 24 to 48 for Roblox. So it looks like they did the headline numbers, GAAP EPS of 52 cents in the red, so they lost 52 cents, which beats the loss of 56 cents expected. All right, looks like revenue, they see full year revenue 3.3 to $3.4 billion. But what did they do last quarter, guys? That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Let's see, revenue from the last quarter. Come on, where is it? Looks like $749 million of revenue for Roblox. And again, it looks like we have a cup and handle here, and we're breaking out to a fresh 4-hour high, maybe a fresh yearly high. Almost. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And of course, don't forget to get your free stocks for Moomoo. Check out Interactive Brokers as well, guys. Link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all later.